Found a damaged detent pin spring that goes in the detent on the rear takedown. So I had to get out my parts kit. This parts kit is a whole lower parts kit. It's got things in it I'll never use, trigger, probably grip, never use. But it's the small things. I got this, I got the buttstock, and I got the buffer tube, all from Rocky Mountain Guns. Guys at the gun show a couple weeks ago. Rocky Mountain Guns has all this stuff. They've got uppers, lowers, everything. Their website is rmg15.com. That's Rocky Mountain Guns, rmg15.com. Reasonable parts, had everything I needed. Good guys. Also got the parts kit from them. The reason I got the parts kit, when I was a company in the battalion armor, guys were coming in losing detents. I mean, there was one guy come in with his M16 basically in pieces. He had set his M16 up against a track. The track took off, went forward over his M16 and then made a turn. That's 13-ton track turning on a plastic M16. It was so bad, the receiver about 90 degrees from the barrel. Stock was trashed. We couldn't fix that one. But everything else, they come in with detent springs missing. Sometimes, I don't know why, they take the triggers out. They're told not to do that. So we had all those parts. But being a civilian, I had to buy those parts. And what I'm looking here now, this part kit, has different color-coded parts. Particular color will give you the parts. What I'm looking for is a takedown pin detent spring. They're in the white pack. Better known as a clear pack, not white. The other four colors are for different parts of the lower. And lo and behold, there's 2 detent springs in there. I'm going to make a small hole. I can get it to cooperate. New takedown detent spring. I'll tape that up later. What you're going to be doing, you got to get it to a point where we can put this detent back in. Okay, I've got to back that off now. Probably right there. And I find I'm going to have to move the plate in a bit It's trial and error a lot of times, so I've got to take the recoil buffer back out, move it a little forward, try it. Still too far. Still a little too far. What you're looking for is just to get on the ridge. Have that recoil buffer just to get on the ridge of this detent, to hold the detent in. Went too far. I know it's hard to say, but I've got it now where you've got the hole that the detent goes in. I've got it to where recoil buffer tube is just going to catch on this detent. Screw the locking nut all the way out, because we got to put this takedown detent back in. Got it back in. Hold the plate, tighten the locking nut, didn't get it. I've got the detent back in there correctly. Detent spring. Remember that plate had a notch in it that fit in the buffer tube. So you can't turn that all the way around. Now it's in. I got the little bit of room I need. Take it back out where I can put haven't done this for a long time. No. Detent spring is turned. That's why this one was damaged before. is in there correctly now. The detent for the recoil spring is in there correctly. detent holding the recoil spring. The spring for the takedown detent is in there correctly. Again, the reason it was damaged from before is somebody at the factory didn't take the time to fix it. Now the thing we've got to do is on this Magpul, it's called a Connect Type Restricted Stock, CTR. We've got to take this butt plate off to be able to put the jewel on. A company called Fast Acquisition. This guy has invented what they call a VTAB, Vertical Tactical Adjustment Buttstock. It has an adjustment to move the stock butt up and down. It's a big thing when you're trying to get down on the rifle and you end up looking through the scope at an angle. By having this adjustment,